Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do something a little different. I have decided that it is okay sometimes to want to vent and to want to get some stuff off my chest. Now, I have been living in the suburban area of New York, or Rockland County of New York, since last October, which means I'm living around a whole lot more white people. And it's not that I have not lived, or that's compared to where I used to live in Brooklyn. And it's not like I've never lived around, lived with, you know, have white friends or whatever, but these people in the areas that I live and that I shop, that I have to go to, they get on my nerves, you know? They get on my nerves, and sometimes I just want to be like F it. Like, I don't care what you think. I don't care what you say. Like, I'm not gonna put up with this. And my hair is looking a little funky. The point is that, yeah, anyway. So they get on my nerves. So I made a list of things, and I probably add on to this list of things that they do that gets on my nerves. And I want to know if other people experience this. And I'm just going to start off with the most annoying one of all. So I went to a farmer's market about a couple weeks ago, and there is the pickle guy, right? And I'm excited, I'm pumped, because if you know me, you know I love me some pickles. And when the pickle man is at the farmer's market, he got all types of pickles and olives, and it's just lovely. It's just, you know, coming up in there like, woo! So I'm tasting the pickles, you know, got my little toothpick, made sure I didn't try to touch too many while putting my finger in there and grabbing one. In walks this old white lady, and she just walks up like this, you know, and she takes her nasty stinking hand and she just puts it inside of the sample jar. Like, literally, she literally puts it inside the sample jar. I don't know where she's from, but where I come from, you don't put your bare hand, like the hand you just had in your pocket that just touched that bottle, that just touched that card, that just touched the grass, that just touched your car door, that just touched the ticket machine to pay for parking. Like, you don't put your nasty hand. And I'm looking at her like, the fuck? Like, what are you doing? Like, that's not cool. It's so nasty. And I was, thank God, I had already taken some samples out. But like, everybody behind her, I want to be like, ooh, don't do that. Because she just, don't do that. Because she just put her hand up in there, and you know her hand's been like. And I'm looking at the pickle guy like, aren't you going to say something? Like, aren't you going to say like, oh, by the way, miss, we got some, you know, we got toothpicks right here. No, he ain't say nothing. And it made me so mad. Like, I didn't want to buy anything, because that made me think like a whole bunch more people just putting their nasty hand up in there from all on the outside. Like, the pickle man got gloves on. Like, that's cool. You ain't got no damn gloves on. And that's not the only place it's happened. Like, it happens you know what? Whatever. You just can't eat after white people. That's what it is. You just can't. I went to the pool a couple weeks ago too. And I'm cool with community pools. Like, unless it's clean, you know, let's say nobody vomit or nothing, you know. But the pool in Rockland County that we go to, in Rockland Lake Park, first of all they got is little benches for you to sit on and put your stuff on. There's a big grass area. They think everybody white and trying to tan. I need a chair, an umbrella, you know, and you can't bring umbrellas in, you can't bring water in, you can't bring food in, like, you can't do anything. But the point I'm making about the pool is, so I'm there with my husband and his two cousins, and there's homegirl rolls up like she on South Beach, like Miami South Beach. Mind you, this is a community, family friendly pool. I'm talking about kids, babies, grandmas, grandpas, all of them up in there, right? Homegirl walked in there with a thong bikini on, like she was Beyonce, you know, in that Feeling Myself video, like in Muncie, New York, right? Now, if you are not familiar with Muncie, New York, let me tell you what type of people that live here, okay? So I live in a neighborhood where it is 95% Hasidic Jews. Now, if you don't know about them, Google them, or Hasidic. I think that's the proper pronunciation. These people, now my neighbors are cool, right? Neighbors are cool. Like, they invited us over for drinks. We said no because, like, you know, whatever. My husband's been in their house to turn off a light bulb on their Sabbath day. Like, they cool. But them people cannot drive. Y'all. So, you know, if you're going straight, you got the right of way, right? They don't give a damn about none of that, okay? If they want to go, they're going to go. That's it. They don't care about your signal. They don't care about your brakes. They don't care about people. They don't care about ducks. They don't care about nobody. These people just drive however they want. You never see them like just being kind to other drivers. Like, they do not care. Like, they are the worst drivers. And my husband's always saying, well, don't let it get to you, you know, don't get too upset. And I'm like, no, because they put my life in danger because they choose to drive ruthlessly, okay? Ruthlessly. Like, there is nothing more annoying than a New York driver except a Hasidic Jewish New York driver. Like, I'd rather be in Brooklyn where they didn't drive, you know? These folks over here in Muncie, they don't care. And the bus, let me tell you about the school buses. Okay, so I am coming around the corner, right? Coming around the corner, I got a yield. I'm making a yield, like a turn into like to the left. School bus is on 2 wheels or however many wheels they got on one side. It's turning on one side, y'all. One side. I don't know if no kids was up in there, but it's just something you can't. It ain't right. Like, something wrong with people. Anyway, last thing is parents who don't discipline their children. So, my neighbor, sweet little family, their oldest daughter, oldest child, gotta be around about 15 maybe. And this young thing, 6 o'clock in the morning, wakes up and says, "You're not my I hate you!" I'm in my apartment. Eye opens, other eye opens. I'm like, what the hell? Like, did I just hear that? Homegirl was raging. And this is not one day. This is not 1 week. This has been consistent since we've moved here. And so, if you don't know me, but if you don't know me, you don't know what I'm about to say. You can't believe it. But if you do know me, you know I opened my front door. Waltzed on over across the 2-step hallway. Knock, knock, knock. Excuse me. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. And your daughter is very loud. Yeah, Thank you. Now, the mama said that the little girl mad because she can't have her cell phone. Mind you, it's Saturday. It's the Sabbath. She ain't supposed to have no phone. No way. Okay? So, if she knew this, she's known this for 15 years, why the hell is she getting mad now? Huh? Like, what's the problem? And mama, why you not, like, why is she even allowed to act this way? Who knows? Why is she even allowed to act this way? If I even thought the words, "you're not my," what? My back of the head. That's what it, back of the head, okay? That's what it would have been. It ain't called child abuse. It's called discipline. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that family, I don't got kids, so I can't tell people how to raise their kids, but I got 3 siblings, 3 younger sisters, and they bad, okay? They were bad as hell when they was younger. And they didn't listen. They still don't listen now. But, and they adults. But if they would have raised that kid, that little girl, that grown one, and she don't look like no 15-year-old. She about big as me, okay? And I'm 5'3". She taller than me, and she's like, do, you know? If they would have raised that child the way they should have, then, you know, they wouldn't be going through those problems. And I wouldn't be losing sleep, you know? My husband wouldn't be, you know, waking up every morning. My guests who come and stay over wouldn't be like, what the hell is that? No. Yeah, it wouldn't be disruptions, but who knows, you know, whatever. People do whatever they want to do. Seriously, y'all, I can't. I wouldn't be able to tolerate, and I'm not all for spanking kids, but but anyway, who am I, you know? Who am I to say? But that woman who put her hands in that pickle jar needs to freaking stop. I said it. Nasty ass woman.